Adjective. Something you don't want to be. Example. He ran from the fight. He's a bake. Similar words. Weird. Unreliable. Being fake. Scary. Fronting. Lying and trash.
Yeah, we back. Another episode of No Bake Zone.
No Bake Zone.
It's your boy, Coach Way.
Yes, sir. And it's your favorite Uncle John in the building.
And I am your boy, Official Juice, just making sure everything goes accordingly.
Yeah, man. We missing one today. Shout out to my dog, Odie. Be back. He'll be back. Though.
RP the homie, man. The homie done faded on me.
Hey, yo, so today we got another great episode for y'all. We going right into, I mean, I kind of been removed from it from a little bit, but we gonna talk about the dating scene in LA.
Oh, shit. Let me put my thing down for this.
In my opinion, the dating scene in LA, just on the outside looking in, man, first of all, that shit's got to be expensive.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? Because everybody knows about what they think is a 5-star restaurant, but it ain't. Tao is not a 5-star.
Oh,
Ruth Chris is not a 5-star. You know what I'm saying? It's a 4, maybe 4.5, depending on your location. Maestro's is not a 5-star, baby.
Maestro's isn't 5?
No, sir. Do your research.
Whoa.
Do your research. You know what I'm saying? You got. Hey, now when you see some of this at your table, nigga,
the elbow salt, nigga.
Hey, this 5-star player.
Salt Bay.
Hey,
Salt Bay.
Hey, we should talk. We should get into that nigga. That nigga get wildin', boy.
Well, he's out here hitting niggas over the fucking head.
So check. You know that's not a 5-star, man. So you know what I mean. But everybody want to go, and that's expensive to me. So you know what I mean. Like in my mind. Like, it has to be hectic, John.
I mean, so I guess you putting that on me, the single guy. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. You can't, it used to be, taking them out to Lucille's or something like that, man. You know what I mean? Like, when I left, man, I think I left L.A. when I was 21 and was gone for
BJ's.
Almost 10 years and came back in the last couple of years, man. And, I don't know, man. It done switched up for sure. I mean, they talking about Boa Steakhouse and you know what I'm saying. They talking about is Nobu. Is that 5-star?
Nobu is not 5-star.
I need hold on. I need this 5-star. I need 5-star education. Can you educate our chefs out there about a 5-star?
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you when you 5-star is first of all, most 5-star restaurants don't even have a straight location. Because chefs move around.
Okay.
Go to one of Gordon Ramsay's spots.
Ooh.
That's up there.
So I can be called a
you know what I'm saying?
Incompetent fool.
You understand? Hey, if you don't hear the chef in the back cussing not his chef, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want it.
Yeah, it ain't 5-star. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, yo, so it's a difference. You know what I mean? Like, if you ain't have to make reservations for this weeks in advance, like if you just called in the morning, it's not 5-star.
All right, let me ask you gentlemen this. You guys that are out of the game, you know what I'm saying, got your cleats in the rafters, you know what I'm saying? I want to ask y'all cats that's out the game from the inside looking out, I guess. I think since I've been back, what has been told to me or been relayed to me is that the dating scene in LA sucks, dude. You know what I mean? And sucks from a standpoint of like I guess LA people are meant to be flaky or known as flaky. LA people are known to be inconsistent, and stuff like that. What do you think? What do you think of the outside perception of the dating scene in LA, and what may be wrong with it, if there's anything wrong with it?
I mean, I guess I'll start. I think for one, I think that everybody goes off of what they see online, and what you see online is you're never going to get that. I'm sorry, you're never going to get straight up. What you see online, like what I mean. If even with the females, like I saw recently, one of my good friends showed me that there's an app, bro, that like fixes your body. Like,
the bad bitch
about it.
I don't
heard
know.
about
bad
that
bitch
shit.
app.
I haven't.
I really heard about
bad
that shit.
bitch app. Yeah.
I don't know. So like what I mean. First we dealing with makeup, then we dealing with angles because angles already are tough to see through, and now there's an app that's gonna make you look like him. Bro, how can you compete with that? I feel sorry for anybody on the dating scene right now. Like that is terrible.
No match for makeup, and you got to think like makeup was already the fucking the original tomfoolery right there.
The original filter.
But now they got filters, like real life filters. It's nuts.
I think people. I think when people get away from the foundation, you know what I mean? Like how they always say, you're not gonna reinvent the wheel and everything under the sun has already been done. I think when people get away from reality, like you say, like, you know, they expecting things to be online and stuff like that, or
Right.
how they see it online, or how they perceived other people's lives to be.
Yeah.
I think if people, you know, just kind of scale back and take a look at things, and kind of truly evaluate them for what they evaluate it for what it truly is, I think they'll see that a whole lot hasn't changed. The technology and how we do things change.
Right.
You know, you used to meet, you know, most people in person.
You
I
know
think
what?
more people meet each other online these
what?
days than back in the day. But at the same time, the game is still the game. You know what I mean? The application is still the same application. I think people are just have these outside expectations because they see Quavo and Sawiti, you know what I'm saying? I hope I said that. Sweetie. I call her Sawiti.
Sawiti?
I mean, I know she look Asian, but
you know,
you took it straight to Beijing beef on this.
Whoa.
That's African queen. You know what I'm saying?
Straight
Sawiti.
up.
That sounds like African queen to me.
Sawiti.
You know what I'm saying? But
God
yeah,
damn,
man,
boy.
I think the application of the game is a lot different. But I think if you really look at it, a whole lot hasn't changed.
You know,
in terms of, you know.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
Go ahead.
I think that the reason why the dating scene is so trash is because everybody is so available. Like now that I can go on the app and I can find another date.
Yeah.
You don't want to take me here? Well, let me go ahead and
I
swipe
got
right
options.
then.
All
Let me go
time,
ahead
I
and
got
swipe
options.
right,
No
and
matter what,
he'll
I got
take
options.
me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you not? Oh, late. Oh, shorty, I just pay for this. You not putting out?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and keep swiping right. Somebody gonna give it to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then on another note, I feel like that people that date, you don't ask the right questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like
Give it to him, Coach Wade. Hey, Coach Wade, the homie's spilling too much out here, man. The homie got to put too much game out
Bars like
here.
a mother.
Go ahead, big dog.
So-
Give it to him,
so
big
check.
Coach
My
Wade.
nigga said I'm good, so
I
don't
mean,
trip.
You know, I just feel like you're not asking the right questions. Everybody sit up here and y'all want to talk about, you know, what's your favorite color, what high school you went. Nobody gives a fuck about that. Ladies, if you want to know who you dealing with, go ask the man for his explore page.
Oh.
Say, hey, let me see
Tattletale
what your
like a mother.
let me see what your explore page look like.
Hey, man.
That should be-
That's
that should
not
be-
true, man. That's not true.
Bruh, hey,
Hold on. Your explore page
that
is like,
shit-
hold on.
That shit tells you, that
Hold
shit
on.
says a lot about a person, nigga.
Yeah.
Hold on,
understand?
hold
Ask
on,
that
hold
lady.
on, man. Your Explorer page is similar to your search history. You telling me that there's never a time where your search history might not say the best things about you? That's
Never.
big. Not,
But listen, the
Big
way
booty.
the way
Hey,
our
that's
look-
not that's not what the shower said. The homie said he got caught in the shower with the
Hey,
with the
hey.
Bluetooth box. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? That's not what the
look.
Bluetooth box told me. The Bluetooth
Nah, see,
box told
Jesus
me.
Christ.
Nah, see, look.
This why you
look,
can't tell
look.
niggas nothing.
If you go and watch that new movie, it's called the like not the Social Experiment.
Nah, I know what you're talking about.
that-
On
that-
Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's deep. It's deep. So with that being said, you got to think when motherfuckers is posting shit or looking at shit, it's accumulating all of these things. So even if you go and look at it, you don't gotta like it or nothing. When you look at it, it's already registering what we know that you like looking at ass. We know that you like looking at titties. We know that you like looking at sports.
You
We know that you
understand?
like looking at cameras. We know that you like looking at this. So even when you go and look at it, it's gonna sit there and pop up on your goddamn Explore page every time you refresh. So every time you refresh, it's some new shit.
And that's number one. So
And there's some truth to that, man. But come on now, man. I feel like and maybe I'm the dirty one with the dirty Explore page. Hey, I'll take
hey,
take
That's all
that.
it is. That's all
But
it
look,
is.
okay, I'm pretty sure you got a lot of rap feed and video feed and other videographers and things like that. Other people that produce content
Because
like
that's
you.
his
But
life.
that's not your whole life. That's not everything. That's
But-
not telling everything. So yeah, I might like a big booty sometimes on the regular.
and it won't
But
that won't come
that
up.
ain't all of me, baby.
Look, hey, ladies, or and gentlemen, this not just for ladies to do this. Men, go look at what these girls is looking at on their Explore page. Explore page tells a lot about a person. I don't care what nobody say. Number two, this right here, this to tell you if you can trust the motherfucker. You go to Snapchat and ask them to see they for their eyes only. If they show you that and
What the fuck
it's
is
clean,
that?
oh, see, then hey.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's how you know I'm trustworthy, baby. Because I don't even know I don't even
Hey.
know the game. I can't even play you because I don't even know.
Look, for my eyes, your eyes only. they eyes only, whichever one it is. Ask them to see that. If they let you see that, you could trust them, and they good to go. But you want to know who they are? The Explore page will tell you everything.
I got a counter for Snapchat, and I'm glad that nigga I don't be using Snapchat because that shit just weird. Because nigga, that shit it logs your close friends. Like, so for somebody like me that don't use it, and you sit there and you send a message to whoever, you send a message 2 times to whoever, they automatically your close friend. To where it's just like, nah, like it ain't even like that. Like I might have seen something, I might have liked something, but automatically they're your close friend, and it's like, nah, that ain't it. That ain't it.
I mean, that shit sounded like some J. Edgar Hoover shit to me when I first heard about it, because I was like, they getting everybody to send pictures out that we believe is just gone forever. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers is exchanging all kind of information on that motherfucker, and we supposed to believe that nobody has access to it ever again. You send a picture and it just disappears. Like, I don't know. When y'all tell me where the iCloud is, you know what I'm saying, and what it actually is, then I'll believe in this Snapchat, death zone that y'all believe in. Them images is going some damn where. So I'm
not a believer in the cloud. I don't fuck with the cloud.
Can't do it.
That's why I got like 17 hard drives now, because I don't fuck with cloud.
You know what I mean?
I don't. It's wild, yo. But so look, back to the dating scene in LA.
Go,
how do we fix it? You know what I'm saying?
Fix it.
What do you think is the fix? Do you think that we should just speed dating? Do you think that we should just go? You know what I mean? Like,
speed dating's too weird now for everybody. It's too weird to actually sit down and talk to like 7 different people to actually get to. It's weird for people.
Check this out. You know why? Because of social media.
Yeah.
Yep.
We speed date on our phones. Well, not we, but you know what I mean. People speed date on their phones every day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That is the new speed dating, nigga. We be on this month. We be on the thing. We texting back and forth. We get the you know what I mean. That's speed dating.
I think. When I take a look at it, because when I asked people from our parents' generation, for me, I didn't hear that the dating scene sucked in LA. So I'm thinking that it's more of a generational thing.
Yeah.
And I think a problem within our generation definitely is what you guys are talking about. People want things instantly. They want things microwave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't even everything.
Microwave that pussy.
Instead of the time that it used to take for you to learn something from your dad in the backyard, people just go to YouTube for it. They want it right now. They want to learn something that it took back in the day, 30 years to learn. They wanted it in 15 minutes. They like UFC over real boxing.
Ooh.
Because
that knockout is quick.
It's quick.
Ooh.
UFC is quick. It's instant. You know what I mean? And anything worth having. Anything worth having is going to take dedication and time. And I think, in our generation of having things instantly, I think people need to learn some patience. Like I said, it's the same thing. It's out there. You got to test things. You can get sex real quick. Tinder. You know what I'm saying? Everything is coming real quick, and nobody wants to wait. They want to fall in love right now. They want to go on that trip to Bora Bora and take that picture like the other girl on Instagram that they friends that all share the same pictures. They want everything right now, but anything worth having takes a little patience, shawty.
Yeah, and something else, like when dating in LA, or even like when I'm dealing with with my wife, man, I'm like, yo, like she'll tell me immediately, like, I need 20 minutes. Like, at that point, like, I know it's going to be like another hour.
20 ain't 20 with them.
You know what I'm saying?
20 ain't 20 with them.
I know it's going to be like a whole nother hour. So I'm like, yo, let me. I just, look, when she say 20 minutes, that mean go take a shower. You know what I'm saying?
I got time.
Yeah, no, I got a lot of time. And then when she say, I'm almost done, then that mean put your pants on. And when she say I'm ready, then wait like another 10 minutes, then put your shirt on. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, but like, there's so many things, man, that's like that I think about it. It's like when you in LA, it's so much shit that people say that they don't really mean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
or it means something else.
Man, like when you look, depending on where you at, if somebody say where you from, it might be. It's either time to chunk them, or it's time to put them track shoes on.
Where you from?
You know
where you from?
Or it might mean like where you from? Like what city are you from? Like
not in L.A.
You know what I'm saying? It don't carry all the meanings. It only means one thing.
Hey, like I said, depending on what part of the city you in.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Like, cause in certain parts of the city, like obviously in Compton, Watts, Long Beach, different areas. West L.A.
I don't know about Long Beach.
All the different areas. If they ask you where you from, you know, they talking about, you know, they talking about some hood shit, some gang shit. But if you know, I don't know where you at, somewhere in the valley or something like that, other places they ask you where you from, it might not mean the same thing.
But you know
Lakewood,
what?
Lakewood,
Hey, don't
depending
sleep
on where
on
you
the
at.
turf. Don't sleep on
Lakewood.
Bellflower. Hey, Bellflower turn up too.
You feel me?
Hey, but
Depending on where you at and where you from might mean something different.
Yo, but check though, like I feel like it's a lot of things.
Like you mean like what's up with it? Like when somebody say, "Hey, yo, what's up with it?"
Either that too though.
It can mean
like,
a lot of different things.
That, you know, because when I hear it, my first thought was, you know what I mean, like, well, here's the thing, you always gonna look, you gonna have, like, you know what I mean, like you may not be paying attention.
You gotta register.
But when you hear
gotta
from
break
over
things
here,
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you hear it, you gonna look, and you know you gotta be ready for whatever, and it's like, you know. You just got to be ready, man. Ain't no telling what parts of the turf, you know what I mean, they come from. But yeah, definitely when you hear what's up, you know.
I'm talking about what's up with it. What's up with it is different than what's up.
What's
up with it? No, cause like the homie can roll up on you like, "Hey, what's up with it? What's up with it, my nigga? What's up with it? What's up with it?"
Yeah.
Or you could be walking, you know what I mean?
Tone of voice.
What's up with it?
It's
You know
all
what I'm
tone.
saying?
It's all tone of voice.
Hey.
Because if a nigga pull up and it's like, hey yo, what's up with it? You know, like you hear it. You can actually hear it. But if a nigga's like, hey, what's up with it? It's like, nigga, you at that point you gotta like, you got like 2 seconds.
I got a what's up with it story
to come up with a plan.
I got a what's up with it story.
Break it down. Y'all can't go.
No. We ain't gonna go that route. We ain't gonna go that far back. This is like 2017 when I first moved back to LA. And I'm out there in Topanga, you know what I'm saying? That my bit in Topanga. I'm walking into the 24-hour fitness, and I see this nigga Trey Songz. And I see him, you know, he with his security and shit. And I'm thinking to myself, you know how we see niggas all the time. Is if you grew up here, you're gonna see people. I see the nigga, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, am I gonna acknowledge this nigga? Because I ain't no groupie, you know, whatever. But I'm damn near 30 now. I'm like, you know, I'm a grown man. You know what I mean? Like, I can say what's up and I ain't do whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's whatever.
Not be a big deal.
Yeah, and I fuck with my nigga Trey Songz. You know, I fucked with my nigga Trey Songz. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like a real nigga. So I say, what's up? I say, what's up, Trey? Like, what's up? Good. This nigga say, what's up with it, nigga? And I'm like, all right, man, that shit made me mad than a motherfucker. Yeah, that shit made me mad than a motherfucker. Because I was like,
you had that option to sit there and get on this nigga, and it was like, I'm gonna start this nigga
and
out.
this nigga with some giant ass niggas and shit like that. You know what I mean? And I'm like, this nigga Trey Songz just what's up, nigga, me? Man, I'm like, all right, man.
Hell yeah. Hey, you definitely got banged on by Trey Songz.
Nah.
At the end of the day.
no doubt about it. You let nigga Mr. Steal Your Girl banged on you, dog.
I got banged on by Mr. Steal Your Girl?
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Oh,
man. Hey, so look, what about some other ones, though, man? I'm thinking, like, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you, bro.
That means enjoy your evening.
Hey, you know what? And this is like my biggest thing. We spoke on EDD last week, but all my homies I thought was my homies before they got the EDD. It used to be, you know what I'm saying? We used to always function. You know what I'm saying? Like they used to, when we was going out, they would hit me up because they know, hey, Wait gonna put in, Wait gonna do his thing, we gonna have a good time. When they got their check or their card, they was gone.
But they still functioning.
They going up.
Oh.
Now they going up. You know what I'm saying?
Jet skis?
Jet skis, Airbnbs. Like, and I mean, I probably wouldn't go to those things, but it's like, when you go to the club, you hit me, so why you not hit me when you go to this? You know what I'm saying? Now I'm getting
it's the thought that counts.
Hey,
At least invite me.
But now I'm getting hit with I'm gonna hit you, bro. Like, I'm gonna hit you. My phone ain't ding. You know
so this is going into, this is probably a lot of y'all, what y'all are experiencing. When I heard that the LA dating scene sucks, I heard it mainly from people that was from out of town. So they might not be understanding this lingo that we speaking when we say, I'm gonna hit you later. Or I'm gonna think about it and I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah,
you know that
because
LA people are supposed to be flaky.
Man, look, when somebody, this is my biggest pet peeve when I be talking to somebody, and you know me, dog. If I'm talking to you, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I shake your hand, that means something. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, when somebody tells me, nah, hit me, and then I go to my phone, like I'm like, I ain't got your damn number, nigga.
Exactly.
Like, I'll be like, oh, he got me.
He said,
the homie got me. Like, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, and that. Like, that's like,
I feel like that's
shit.
That's
man.
Equivalent. That's pretty much equivalent to when when Hollywood people be like, oh, hit my agent or hit my manager. That's
Man,
equivalent to that.
man.
That's equivalent to that because they'll be like, oh, you know, hit my agent, but it's like, nah, bro, I'm talking to
I'm
you.
right here.
I'm trying to do a song with you. I'm trying to get this movie with you, but you trying to have me go through this third party. So that's equivalent to that.
For sure.
I think it ties into other shit that I was talking about before with the gang stuff in terms of the lingo. Just because like how you just said, shaking your hand.
Yeah.
Like somebody that means something here.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Just like other things mean something, belts, hats, all that other stuff. That shit means something. But shaking my hand means something. I remember, you know, not to get off topic, but you know, it was a nigga that I thought was cool with me. I was living up north, you know what I'm saying? We in Sacramento, we cool. I started dating this shorty, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was his ex-girlfriend and all that. And we was cool. And then the homie, you know, used to try to, you know, slide in the back door, you know what I'm saying? Like try to get at my girl behind me, even because they had some history. Mm-hmm. But I'm like sitting there thinking to myself, the thing that where my explanation to him was like, nigga, my beef ain't even really for you doing some dog shit. I expect a nigga to do some dog shit.
Right.
But you shook my hand, dog.
Yeah.
You don't shake a nigga hand and then try to get at his girl, you know what I'm saying, later on.
That's a no bueno.
But we grew up different. So to me, shaking my hand didn't mean nothing to him. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
Right.
That was major.
Just another day.
That's a you know, like you said, we grew up different. Mm-hmm. So like it's a lot of, you know, we just culturally different. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But real, not to get off topic like you said, but to tie it back, like what about like dating somebody from a different culture? You know, like interracial dating, to me, it's tough. You know what I mean? Like it's tough. Like and it's, I'm smiling now because I'm thinking about all the people that went to high school with me. They may not agree, but I've never had like a girlfriend that wasn't black. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's for multiple reasons, but the main one for me is, you know, well, not the main one, but one of them is I can't be myself around other women. You know what I'm saying? That aren't black. You know, like
that's crazy. That's crazy because I could sit here and be like the complete opposite. Yeah. I've never been in an actual relationship with a black woman.
Damn. I mean, I
said it.
Yeah.
Okay, do you think that there's something wrong with that? Do you think wait a minute, do you think that there's something wrong that he's never been in a relationship with a black woman? Is that like, are you saying that you're against that, or I'm trying to get where your stance is coming from on that?
I don't believe that. I believe that, you know, you can love anybody. You know what I'm saying? And people are attracted to who they are attracted to. Yeah. But, you know, I just think that, you know, for me personally, I could never be myself. You know what I'm saying? Like we could never have certain talks. We could never have, because there's a cultural gap there. You know what I mean?
And love is understanding.
Yeah, and again, like you said, love is understanding. But at the end of the day, it was just within me. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never even grew up around an interracial relationship. You know what I'm saying? One of my cousins, when her son may be like 13 now, but at that point, like, you know, 13 years ago, I've already, my feet was in the sand. Like everything was imprinted with me. You know what I'm saying? So I never really had, you know what I mean? Like I never saw that. And growing up in the city, like I used to wonder why we was minorities. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see that many white people. It was no white kids in my school. It was like 3 Mexicans. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, it wasn't really an option for me growing up, you know? Yeah. So my view of it may be a little tainted, or, you know what I mean? Like, cause again, like I said, until I moved to Bellflower, I always thought I'm like, man, how are we the minority? I don't get it.
Yeah. For me, how can I put it? I think what I see or my view on the subject has never wavered or never changed, but my perspective has. You know what I mean? And or maybe it's my viewpoint, but my perspective hasn't changed on what I see, whichever one actually works. I feel like life. I mean, you know, we're all you know, all our opinions and everything we do is based off our perspective, and our perspective is given, you know, through our experiences. And my experiences in life have taught me that life is short, really, really short. And love is rare. True love is rare. And I feel like if you do know love, and you know true love, and you know how it is to truly love someone, and for someone to truly love you, and you understand how rare that really is, where it really happens for people. Most people just settle. You know what I mean? Most people just settle and you know, and all that type of stuff, and don't really find that real thing, that magic thing that people do movies about. And I feel like life is too short, and that is too rare for me to ever hold somebody in to say that you only can date within your race or whatever. If you truly find somebody that loves you or whatever, that you shouldn't date them because they not a part of your race.
Yeah, I feel that.
But the other part of me is, and so that's my view on it. So I'm an equal opportunity dater. Me personally, since we all gave out our dating experience, I've only dated one girl that wasn't at minimum half black. You know what I mean? I've dated girls that was all black, either mixed half and black, and one girl that wasn't. It didn't have any black in her at all. I feel like I have a more of an understanding with black women, so I tend to, I've always dated black women, whether they be half black or full black or whatnot. But I wouldn't say I'm closed off to anything just because I have an understanding, what I believe to be understanding of what true love is and how like rare it is to really find. You know what I mean?
I mean, and I feel that. I understand where you're coming from 100%, but that was as a kid. That was why I never dated or made a girl outside of being black my girlfriend. Now as an adult, I feel a lot different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now I love the fact that never happened, because as an adult I understand that black women are the most divorced. Black women are the most abused. Black women are black women held us down since slavery. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when I sit up here and to me, in order for me to say that I really love myself, I can't do that without loving a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's where we all come from. I can't come from, I can't sit up here and just say like, oh, hey, it's okay for me to love anyone else without loving where I come from first. That, I don't knock it. I love all people. I love the fact that I love the fact that you have that perspective. I love that that I love Ashley. You know what I mean? I love, like deep love, right?
Yeah.
But for myself, I could not cross that line for those reasons.
I mean, that's what I said. That's why I feel like my viewpoint has changed, but my perspective is still the same. I think with everything that's gone on, especially in the last few years, with a lot of the racial killings and the police killings and all that kind of stuff and everything that's been going on, it's brought me back to this conversation within myself. And like I said, love is understanding, or developing love and growing love with someone is a large part of that is growing a deeper understanding of that person, and your desire to still continue to do what's best for that person's greater good. I don't know, like I do feel like it's gonna be very hard for anybody outside of a black woman to understand me. And I do want to be an active part of the healing of our women, of black women, and letting them know that they are the most beautiful women on the earth and all those different things, and getting rid of a lot of these poisons that they put in our brains over the years about our beautiful black woman. And I think that this notion has been posed to black men more so than black women. Black men have been drugged through the muck for actually involving themselves in interracial dating more so than the black women.
Yes.
And me personally, it doesn't bother me. Like when I see, it don't bother me when I see a black woman with somebody else.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You know what I mean? Like it doesn't.
Let me tell you why. The reason why it doesn't is because of the black women that actually date white men or non-black men. At the end of the day, it's very rare. I know you got shawty with Travis Kelce. She's solid.
I don't think they're together no more.
They're not. They broke up. But at the end of the day, the girls, when the average girl, not a celebrity, but the average woman that you'll see walking around at Vaughn's, black woman with a white man or a non-black man, her weave's gonna be fucked up. Damn. She's gonna be wearing crazy clothes. It's not gonna be a woman that you're attracted to. That's why you don't feel away. But when a man does it, when the black man goes outside the black race, it's most likely a man that a black woman wants bad. You know what I'm saying? Would don't want to say kill for, but you know what I'm saying, what would give her all to have. You know, and to me, that's the main difference. It's very rare that you see a black woman with a man that's not black and she's attractive. It'd be those girls like I mean, I compare them. You know, what I mean, they weaves is always fucked up, man. That's like my baby. They hair like they, you know, it's just not blended well because they don't have a man that say, "Hey, baby, go put some heat on that real quick," because he don't understand what it's like to blend that weave.
Because she grew up in a different culture. She grew up in like out here, like in Los Angeles. Like if you might be a completely black girl, but if you grew up in Orange County, you didn't grow up, you know, getting your hair done, you know, down the street at Miss So and So house and all that type of stuff. And you didn't grow up, you know, you grew up around people that probably didn't know how to do your hair and stuff like that.
Right.
I mean, I can't agree and sit here and say that the black women that aren't in relationships with non-black men are ugly, because that's what it sounds like you're telling me.
YouTube, look for it. YouTube.
He said, find it.
Look for it. You don't gotta find it. All you gotta do is start paying attention. Now that I've said it, now that you know, just start looking for it. When you see a black woman and her man is not black, because when she go to the barbecue, she could take that bullshit mac and cheese, and they go like, oh, black person is not shit, man. That mac and cheese was shit. Yeah, you put way too much pepper on that, baby.
Look, y'all. If you find love, hold on to it.
Love is
it's
love.
Rare.
Love is love. Love is love.
Where you not just thinking you in love. I'm talking about two people that do understand what it is to love.
Yes. And
what love is.
Yes.
And then to find a person with that same mutual understanding, and y'all two fall in love, and it be devoted, that real love. It's so rare, man, and life is so short, man, and that's like one of the most special things you can ever have. It's driven all of our art forms. It's driven countries apart. It's done a whole lot. It's brung nations down. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You talk about interracial dating. Caesar saw Cleopatra and said, well, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Cleopatra weave was fucked up, okay? I don't think I think Cleopatra shit was on boom, you know what I'm saying? Booming.
Hey, she probably had my nigga.
Hey, my nigga, see, hey, Scotty P, I told you, man. Y'all Italian boys, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all been loving this dip your fingers in the chocolate bowl for a long time.
Hey, yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
So look, man,
go ahead and say it.
I'm just, normally y'all, we try to find a segue and we try to make the show blend, and we try our best to just make everything smooth, man. But at the end of the day, there's no real way to speak about Tory defending himself.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? There's no real way to go into that. There's no real way to go into this man releasing an entire album about, about somebody getting shot.
Don't say album. He dropped a mixtape.
Man, same shit. In
2020.
No,
shit.
2020 is the same.
Can you find it on Apple?
He's independent.
He's
independent.
Yes, you can. No. Can you really?
Yes.
Is it on Apple?
Yeah.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. I was seeing that he was being blackballed from all these different companies.
No, I think he was being blackballed from the playlist.
So why did he drop this whole shebang overall on, what was it, WorldStar? That was the whole thing?
I think he did it on SoundCloud, Apple Music, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, SoundCloud, Apple Music, and Dat Piff or some shit.
I heard it on Apple Music. I ain't even hear all the bullshit. It's straight from the source.
How late after is the question?
Nigga, immediately.
Oh, okay.
I immediately heard it on Apple Music.
Okay. All right.
He immediately heard it from me, and then he went and looked up on.
Hey, real quick. We all got that friend or that homie that just want to be first.
Always want to be first.
This nigga, right? He always got to be first. I put you on. You didn't know this before me. Like, man, thank you. Thank you, John. Like, what do you want from me, nigga?
Welcome to Wayman Projections.
God
I'll let y'all know
damn.
about that later on. But
the
man does it to me. But don't worry about it, man.
Nah. Overall, I just feel like just classic Bake moment. He definitely was a Bake because he led everybody to believe he was going live.
Yeah.
I can say that he didn't actually say I'm going live. Mm-hmm. He just said, "Hey, tune in." So what else are we supposed to expect?
He didn't say no tune in. He just said,
he said 9 p.m.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He said I'm speaking out at 9. Yeah, silence will be broken at 9 p.m.
Yeah.
He didn't say no tune in.
Exactly.
I
same thing.
I want to speak to everybody who shitted on this man. First of all, before I go, I want to say that I don't condone no type of domestic violence, if Tory Lanez shot her or whoever shot her needs to be brought to justice. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
If she decides to press charges, they need to go to jail. Everything else. But at the end of the day, I hate that everybody became a witness. Just because she came out and spoke first, that don't mean that you just jump to her side. There's three sides to the story. There's always three sides to the story. So she spoke, just chill out and wait for the next side. And then, you know, I don't know how we get to the truth, but we got to get there. Don't just jump to her side because
it's the microwave society.
You know what I'm saying? Because
right now.
What's because Shade Room said so. Oh, Shade Room, man, fuck the Shade Room. You know what I'm saying?
Shade Room.
No, I mean that shit, man. I mean that shit.
We gonna walk into the Shade Room if you want it.
Whatever. Check this out. The Shade Room sits up here and they shit on men. You know what I'm saying? It's ran by a woman. She gets paid by a white man, and they shit on us for no reason. At the end of the day, you know, I understand it's called the Shade Room for a reason, but come on, y'all. Like that man, there was no proof that came out. He went, he paid his bail, he did all he could. You know what I'm saying? And he's a free man right now. And his court case is coming. I understand that, but at the end of the day, like, don't crucify him, you know, without even hearing all sides.
Nope, too late. It's 2020, and that's what
people
that's
do
what
these
we
days.
do. That's what we do. As soon as we hear,
crazy, man.
As soon as we hear, oh, the one side, we take it. So what is it? The truth or the lie is more entertaining than the truth. Like regardless of the facts, like no matter what, like that's what it comes down to.
I'm gonna speak on it like this. I mean, at the end of the day, at this point with the music release, which I want to say I feel like was a big move for sure. You know, coming out first with the music, I think that was lame for sure on tour. Why?
Yeah.
Because I mean, you talking about somebody being shot. Somebody was you know had you know great harm brought to him. Somebody was shot. You know what I mean? And I think that to give the situation respect. To give it the respect that it do, I think the first thing you should have came out and did if you was going to address the public, address that woman publicly, because you are addressing Meg along with everybody else, everybody that's listening to the album. And I feel like the way you should have did it first was by apologizing, either, you know, just by a regular statement, making an album and profiting off of it right away, or trying to sensationalize it, or using that sensation to profit off of an album. I think is the wrong move.
Did you listen to the album? Or the mixtape?
I only heard snippets of it.
So, in the mixtape or album, I don't know which one to call it at this point.
Okay.
He said he tried to reach out. She was ignoring him. So at the end of the day, like, you know, he don't owe the public shit. Just because Meg Thee Stallion decided to speak to the public, that don't mean Tory has to speak to the public. He tried to talk to her directly.
But you are speaking to the public when you drop an album.
Hold on, real quick. I just gotta say he's a bake overall because you could have said everything in a 3-minute live or a 3-minute video
why
statement.
Does he have to do that?
But you don't have to. But you drug it out to a goddamn 20 song album, and we gotta sit here and actually find the story.
Yeah.
So
check this out.
That's why he's a bake.
Check this out though. When
and you profiting off it.
When
that too.
So hold on. So when TK wrote his song and spoke about. I shoot him in the face, and he, you know, he in jail now for doing that dumb shit. Mm-hmm. But when he spoke about his experience, nobody said nothing wrong with that.
I think, like me, hold on.
How many rappers do we know that come out and speak about their experiences?
The profit part,
but not immediately. And the TK thing. Hold on, people. I didn't know about the TK thing until I heard the song. I heard the song and thought it was dope, and somebody told me like, yeah, he's talking about real rap. He's on the run right now. This is some shit that he's putting out while he's on the run right now.
I do the race.
Homie did the race right now. I'm like, oh, word.
I beat the case.
I didn't think he was talking about past, past. Talking about past endeavors and whatnot. And what I'm saying is the very first time you heard about it, and we talking about the shooting of a black woman. You talking about, hold on, we talking about it earlier in the earlier segment, you know what I mean, of getting rid of some of these demons and getting rid of some of these horrible things that culture tries to tell us about our black woman. And we got a black man shooting a black woman and doing something insensitive enough.
Hold on. See what I'm saying?
I'm not saying he did it.
I got a bar for you.
I don't know.
I got a bar
a black
for you.
woman was shot. Period.
Thank you.
Bruh, no.
Thank you.
Listen,
That's to me,
I get
whether
it.
Tory did it or not. At the end of the day, somebody shot Meg Thee Stallion. The medical reports came out that she had a bullet fragment in her foot.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, she was shot.
Yeah.
To me, at that point, it makes it a very, very serious situation.
Right.
Something that happened to a black woman.
Yes.
So whether you did it or not, you should pay it the respect by not
So,
dropping no album about it first. The
bullshit.
first time I hear about it should be you
That's
publicly
bullshit.
apologizing.
So check. I'll let you go, Ryan. Go ahead.
I got you. I understand completely, but at the same time, overall, why I say he's a bait, the profit part is at least of my worries because, like Wayman said, this is entertainment. This is entertainment. This is what people do overall. So with that being said, you got to think about all these people. I sold drugs. I did this. I shot these people. You don't think that these are black people, black women, black children, black fathers, black sisters, black mothers? Like all of these things. I didn't sold drugs to my mama. I didn't sold drugs to your auntie. You don't think these are like
I sold my auntie that dog food.
So at the same time, it's like I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, everybody's doing the same shit. But nobody's just actually pinpointing it to say, oh, I did it to this particular person. But you got to think, if you're doing it in your neighborhood, it's your people.
Real quick. And it's not my thing, like you said, I'm not shitting on Meg Thee Stallion because she is the victim here.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? Meg Thee Stallion
regardless
is
of the fact.
the victim here. She was shot, she was harmed. But at the end of the day, you know, there's people that come out and say somebody raped them and they didn't do it. Ray Caruth. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on, right? There's so many people that come out and have these allegations and they, you know, I'm not saying that she's lying. All I know is that she says something and Tory says something. So there's two sides. Why should I go to her side? Or why should I go to his side? I'm in the middle. I want the truth. I want who shot her. I want somebody like, hey.
So let me ask you this.
That third party.
The reason,
Whoever
let me ask you
it
this.
is.
So you say Ray Caruth was accused of raping, he didn't do it, right?
Correct.
The first time you heard him saying that he didn't do it, did you hear him on a workout video? Did he do it while he was shooting baskets?
Come on, dude.
Did he come out and sit down with somebody and say these allegations aren't true?
He was in court.
Okay, but I'm saying the first time that you didn't see, the first time you heard him deny those allegations, he wasn't promoting a basketball game or a baseball game. He wasn't doing a workout video for Nike. He came out and gave that serious allegation the respect that it deserves, and that's not coming out with an album, is what I'm saying.
At the end of it, I hear that, and I don't disagree with you. I'm not saying that Tory should have made this situation into an album. All I'm saying is, bro, is that at the end of the day, that's what he did. He doesn't owe the public anything.
He owes it to Meg.
Meg, but he said he tried to call Meg, and she has been ignoring him.
All right, so if I'm hold on, wait a minute. If me and you arguing about something, and then I go to Instagram right after and say, man, this nigga Wayman, he owe me this, man. I can't get a hold of him. Because I couldn't get in contact with you, that gave me the right to make you look a certain way in public.
Call you.
You made me look a certain way.
Because you calling her a liar.
You went on live. You went on live before anybody did, and you made me look a certain way.
She made it public, not him.
You know who made it public? You know who made it public? The person that shot her. That's the person that made her public.
Okay, then let's talk about that.
The person that shot her
then blame them.
in public is the person that but hold on, that's what I'm saying. Now you got two different people. Because now Meg is claiming he did it, and he's claiming that he didn't do it. So now it's his word versus hers. So am I supposed to believe Tory's word, or am I supposed to believe hers word? Like, are you basically saying it's like, oh, if you believe Meg right now, then it's, you know, you're wrong. Fuck you. And
that's why I'm not believing shit until I get more fucking facts.
Since the
but
event,
at the end of the day, okay, I get that. So, but what I'm saying is paying respects to the fact that the girl was shot and paying respects to the situation, because we don't know. Putting out an album is just a big move.
All right, so let me real quick. I'm gonna switch it up. Put you in a situation. Okay. All right.
Who am I?
You
am
are
I
Tory.
The shot or the?
Okay. You are Tory. So you go ahead and you quote unquote shoot her. Okay. Mm-hmm. And you try and get in contact with her. She's ignoring you, and then she goes on live and says all of these things and paints you as this particular picture. What do you do now? You already tried to get in contact with her. You've done all you can to actually negotiate, to try and mediate, to try and apologize, all of that. And she went on live and destroyed you. What are you going to do?
Well, I'm gonna go,
not Tory, you.
Me. I'm going to go on CNN, Breakfast Club. I'm going to go everywhere I can. And I'm going to come out.
You're capitalizing. It's the same exact thing in a different way.
They get paid for that too.
Bro,
they get paid for that
highest bidder.
You know,
highest bidder.
You know, if we go to TMZ, that's bread. We go to Breakfast Club, that's bread. We go to CNN, that's bread. Only thing that ain't
You
gonna
go
get
to
bread.
Ellen, all of that.
Bread.
It's the highest bidder.
So Tory in one of the songs, Tory said, "Since the event, you never even called me, but you can't deny me. If you got shot from behind, how can you identify me?"
Ooh.
I don't know the details, dog.
Man,
just because
at
you got
the
shot in
end
the
of
foot don't mean it came from the back. You can shoot a motherfucker. Hey, have you ever
No,
seen
that's
Harlem
what Tory
Nights? Did you
said
see
that.
Harlem Nights though? Did you see the movie Harlem Nights?
No,
that
man, I
nigga
don't
quick
wanna talk
shot
about
that whole toe off from the front, nigga.
I don't want to talk about that, man. Hey, so look, man. At the end of the day, you know, she said that she got shot from behind. She said that she was walking her from the car, and somebody, you know, it was in something else that came out too that I thought was, I mean, I don't think it's funny if it really happened, but it sounds funny. And they said that she was walking, and Tory K stuck out the window and started buzzing at the ground and said, "Dance, bitch, dance!" Like, dance, bitch, dance.
I heard
like,
that too.
You know, that's like
That's not funny.
That's not. It's not funny if it happened, but if it, shit, man,
I'm
that's a
not
great
laughing.
visual.
Man, I'm not laughing. I'm serious.
Nah,
That's
I'm
a
not
great
laughing.
visual, man.
Nah,
No.
I hear you, you know, but overall, nigga, you cannot lie. Just the visual of that is comedy. I don't care.
Okay, let me ask
I
you
don't-
this. This will be
nigga
this will be my last thing. If your sister got shot,
I knew it was coming.
I'm
hold
turning
on,
up.
hold on. If your sister got shot and the nigga came out with an album about it, how would you feel?
If my sister got shot, and she went and came out and said that he did it, I'm going to go address him. Right. That's the first thing.
How would you feel about the album?
Give me a second. And if once, because I'm gonna get to the bottom of the truth.
ASAP.
So once I get to the truth, I don't care what he does if he didn't do it. Right? Because there was somebody that's close to Meg Thee Stallion that came out and said that they believe that Tory's telling the truth.
And this is Meg's.
How
like
you gonna get to the bottom? So hold on, you're her brother.
What you
One,
mean?
hold on. One, I don't believe that. I don't believe if your sister came out and accused a nigga of shooting her.
I'm gonna
there is
assume-
no bottom. That's the bottom.
So
I know
Tay,
you. That's the bottom.
Yeah.
You're not gonna question her, bruh. That's the bottom, dog.
All right, so look, it's all right, yeah. I'm going to assume that my sister's telling me the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Sister, are you watching this?
And she know I'm gonna turn up, right? Like I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna turn up and it's gonna go down, right? But with that being said, if this man, if my brother-in-law straight up came to me and said, "Nigga, I didn't do it,"
This ain't her brother-in-law.
and he whoever it is, if man,
her partner. It's her partner. So
It-
that's what we got to
This is a
assume.
fucking. We fucking.
well, my sister don't do that, so I'm gonna assume it's my brother-in-law, and if you know what I'm saying, none of my sisters do that. And if
There we
it's
go.
my brother-in-law, because they all married, and if it's one of my brother-in-laws, I'm going to get there and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. But yeah, I'm going to be pissed off and I'm going to be turned the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said,
Ding, ding, ding,
I'm
ding.
going to get to the bottom of it first. Because there's always three sides to
There's
the
no
story.
bottom to it, nigga. When it's your sister,
Yes, it is.
when it's your mama, there is no bottom to
this
it.
This is where you lose. This is where you lose. Meg Thee Stallion is not related to any of you. She don't know y'all. Like, stop jumping to her defense. She don't know y'all, and she don't give a fuck about y'all. People are like, I got into not necessarily an argument, but a small debate with a good friend of mine who I love. Like, this is my dog, and this person really like was getting mad at me for like saying I want to hear all sides. Well, she said I don't. Yeah, but he said this.
Yeah.
Well, she said, and then it was like, and she got, yeah, but he said, and it was like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how can you sit up here and really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Just
no,
you're
like,
saying how we just gonna take her word for it.
yeah, like
But
we
and
need
that's
all
not.
sides.
But that's not what we're talking about. What we talking about is dropping the album. Was that the big move? I
I
get
know.
it. We need to hear. We do need to hear all sides. You know what I
That-
mean? Even my mother said from the jump, she was like, you know, with this going on, and she was like, even if Meg was my daughter, I wouldn't want this to just completely just ruin him and ruin his life, like, because this is threatening to ruin his everything. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, you know, completely ruin his life. Hard to get shows. They already trying to cancel him and boycott him. You know what I mean? From music platforms and things like that. So, I mean, you know, and my mom told me that and whatnot. But what I'm saying is paying respects to this young woman and paying respects to the situation. You shouldn't have dropped no album. Now, do we need to hear both sides before we crucify him and, you know, and all that kind of stuff? I agree. You know what I'm saying? It sounded like they had a toxic relationship going on. Sound like they might not have a relationship going on. I don't know.
That's all, and that's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. We need to hear all sides. We need to.
But none of those things. If he did shoot her, none of those things justify shooting her. There's no justification for it.
And no, if he shot her, then I'm on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no justification for shooting him.
And where we going to is something that black women feel. Black women feel attacked. They feel like when black women feel like when they make a complaint or say some violence has been done to them, people try to find a reason why it should have happened. They was dressing like a hoe, or they were being aggressive black woman or something like that. They feel like they're the least protected woman on earth. I believe it, and I believe it.
Black women are the least protected.
It goes back to slavery to me. You know what I mean? They've had the worst done to them. You know what I mean? So that's what we're saying. I do agree. You know what I mean? We do need to get all the facts. We do need to at least hear him and hear what he has to say about it. But it's really bad to release that album. I'm sorry.
I don't disagree that black women are the least protected. You know, they are, you know, and at the end of the day, it comes, you know, but what if black women are the least protected, what do you think the black man is? You know, I look at it from all sides, and in my opinion, it's a reason why the black, just looking at the black family in general, it's a reason why the black man is the only. Just so when you look at a white or at white families or at Hispanic families or at any other race families, on average the man is the breadwinner. On average the man is the most educated. On average the man is, you know what I mean, the top of the household. In black families, we are out educated by our women, and our women make more money than us per average. And I don't think that's by accident. And this has nothing. I'm not coming for black women at all. Like, it's not me coming for y'all, because, you know, y'all do y'all thing and continue to be great. But at the end of the day, it's you know, do y'all research, and it's way thicker than what's on the surface. And it's not by accident that black women are the most educated and are, I mean, when it comes to black men, they're more educated than black men, and they make more than black men, and that is not by accident. Yeah,
I mean, definitely. I mean, I feel like you know, the black man. I try not to be divisive though. I feel like it's a systematic attack against the black family. Period. Against black people. Period. The things that they do to they've done to black women is a piece of the systemic you know, racism and the system that's in place. What they've done to eradicate the black man is the same. I try not to say, you know, I put it all in the same thing. I think black women are the most attacked. I think, you know, they've had a lot of atrocities done to them, the least protected and all that. Obviously, nothing can be done worse to you, than killing you. And obviously, the black male is the most killed. But it's all part of the same system. It's all a different part of the same play. There's linemen block, receivers catch the ball, quarterbacks throw. It's a whole play that's been designed to go up against us and keep us down, keep us in a certain position, and almost even eradicate us.
No doubt. So, that was great. That was great, y'all. Yeah. You know, we're gonna pat ourselves on the back later, but look, we're gonna get into everybody's favorite segment.
What's that?
That is called Bake or No Bake.
Bake or No Bake.
And we appreciate everybody's input from last week.
Thank you guys. We've been asking y'all.
Yes, we've been asking y'all. It's been 2 weeks actually. We took a week off. We gonna get into that later. Mm-hmm. But check, we appreciate y'all. Yeah. We finally got our baker's hat.
We got the baker's meat. The baker's hat. We
got our baker's hat, y'all. Hey, if somebody got this on right here,
how do you earn that?
Hey, look, when you the bake.
Simply.
So easy money. You know what I'm saying? Easy money. Look, we got 3 folks. If one person is the lone wolf on one of the topics,
you are the bake.
They are the bake. Dang. And they shall be you know, representing the cap. All right. So look, our first response we got from y'all is the person not pulling up to the first pump at the gas station. Like, if you follow somebody into the gas station, mm-hmm. and they see behind them, mm-hmm. and the pump that's in front of them is open, mm-hmm. and these folks stop at the back, you know, at the furthest pump, instead of pulling up and letting you get in your gas too. Mm-hmm. Are they a bake or not?
All right, I'm gonna just start it off. If if you following me and I see that you going right behind me and I see that you trying to like do exactly like
You're
what
a
I'm
bake.
doing.
You're a bake.
Nah. If I do see that you are following me and trying to do all of that, then I will pull up.
Yeah.
But overall, if I don't see nobody and I'm just pulling into the gas station, oh, best believe I'm hopping on that first pump. Like I'm. Yeah,
See, that sounds like
you can kiss my dick.
while he's being a bake, he might be baked. You know what I'm saying? You know, the homie might be high. Are you high? The homie might be high and not notice
Just
somebody
lazy,
behind you.
being lazy.
You know what I'm saying? Has that ever happened? Like
That-
where you just be faded and then you like get out the car and then you look back and they sitting there like, you know, Wayman back there like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Shout out to Tony Baker.
Hell,
damn, yeah.
Oh God, that's
Cram.
happened. That has happened. So
And
it's
you be like, damn,
it's
my
like,
bad.
my bad. It that definitely has happened. And
But
then
did
with
you
that-
move up though?
Yes, I
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
I've moved
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
Yeah, I've moved up.
If you blocking the pump and not moving up,
And we
you're
make
a
eye
bake.
contact to her. It's like, come on, bro. Like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna just leave you sitting right there.
Yeah,
So
Like,
you
I'm
got
not
definitely
you
a
got
bake.
back in your car and moved up to the
yes,
pump ahead.
I have done that.
You're not a
Okay.
bake
I have
then.
done
You're
that.
not a bake.
I was
You're not a
thinking-
bake.
I was
Yeah.
about to come for you.
I
Yeah,
have
you're not a
done that.
bake. Yeah, you're a bake if you do that. If you're one of those gas pump blockers, you're a bake.
Move
Definitely.
up.
Move up.
I'm straight bake. So where we going? I know you got Bake Jones. I'm going bake. Where you at?
We got back on that one.
Bake.
Yeah,
Bake.
okay. Yeah, motherfucker,
Uh-huh.
man.
Yeah.
Beware.
I'm,
you know
I'm,
what
I'm
saying?
clear this round. Everybody got clear this round.
Check, so
Somebody putting that motherfucker on.
Let's go straight to the. We gonna keep it in with the cars, man. So if I'm driving in the carpool lane, or the fast lane, not carpool, just the fast lane.
Yeah.
Now I see somebody come behind me, and these lights is getting close real quick. They going. I'm going about 75. They going about 90.
Mm.
Am I a bake for not getting out their way?
Yeah. If you got to put it in context too, because there's different places on the way to Vegas. Now, if you're on the way to Vegas,
It's a 2 lane.
Nah,
Hey.
2 lanes to Vegas.
location does not matter. Location don't matter. If you
Location
got room,
don't-
if you got room to get over, then you can get over. So
now hold on.
why
okay.
do I gotta move?
Let me, so you're saying you're not getting out the way?
I'm not getting out the way because you got to
Oh.
think. He just said you going 75. I'm already speeding.
9.
I'm already
Speeding.
speeding.
Come on,
Oh
man.
man.
I'm already
yeah,
I'm
you're a
already
bake.
speeding, bro.
This
No,
man
I'm
is
this
working
is-
for that cap today,
Yeah.
baby.
Nah,
Hey,
man.
this is nigga. This is motherfucking Los Angeles. Nigga, 75 is not speeding.
I'm letting you know right. What lane am I in?
You in the fast lane.
You in the fast lane, nigga.
In the carpool lane.
The
And
carpool lane.
And I'm going 75.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
the speed limit in
So
what's the speed limit?
So
In LA?
65.
By
It's
85.
65. What?
By 85.
Nah. So
I say
so
speed
65.
limit.
So would that be
I say the speed limit is what the traffic dictates.
Very understandable.
If you able to go 95 behind me, that means that nigga, I need to get out your way.
So
Okay,
you gonna,
now
so,
let me ask
so, So you gonna break that line, or you gonna wait till it opens up? You gonna break that line and risk a ticket just so Speedy Gonzalez can get by?
It depends.
It
And
depends.
it ain't no. It
See,
don't
I told you
depend.
context. Now hold on.
Nuh-uh.
Let me ask you this though. All right, raise the speeds. What if you already going 90 and Batman is behind you and that nigga's trying to get the Joker and that nigga's going 120,
Then he
110?
can break the rules.
Bruh,
He can break
Bat-
the rules and go around me.
That's Batman problem. He can't fly. That ain't my issue, bro.
So you don't care. No matter how fast you going, your ass ain't getting out the way, and that's
As-
big.
as
That's
lo-
big.
as long as I'm going over the speed limit, yeah, I'm not moving.
So if
that's
you
big.
all right, but what if you going
10
60?
over the
So-
speed limit.
So
75.
70?
75.
We said 75.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
So you not moving that shit.
I'm already speeding, bro.
America.
God damn, you drive slow, bro.
And if you can go 90,
Globe.
and if you can go 90, that means that you got room to maneuver.
So,
Maneuver, bro.
all right.
I'm not doing that.
So Baker, no bake over here.
You know what I'm at.
He said no bake. I think that's a no bake.
That's a no bake.
I think you're a bake.
I'm not a bake for moving.
I say bake.
You say what?
I say bake, nigga.
Go ahead, throw that thing on. Hey, go ahead, throw
There
that
we
thing
go.
on, big dog.
Where there we go.
You
know what I'm saying?
are a bake for that, player.
Hold on, this is a bake.
you know
This is
what I'm
our
saying?
this
Nah,
our
you
first
know
attempt
what?
at baking.
You know what I'm saying?
I even get it right for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
get it right.
yeah.
Yeah,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
There we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah,
And we,
This man is a bake, man.
you feel me?
This
We here,
man
baby.
is a bake.
Done deal. But hey,
All right.
I guarantee you.
Hold on.
I'm not gonna
Hold on.
finish with it.
Look.
I bet you I don't finish with
Hold
it.
on. That's what I was gonna say. Hold on. Before we
shit.
move on to those, I need to get to these because we're gonna find and see who's some real bakes around here. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways to get a nigga to see if a nigga's a bake. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hold on. Let me ask y'all this: Are and this is multiple bakes. This is gonna be multiple, so multiple people can possibly be a bake. Are the Clippers bakes for choking on a 3-1 lead? Are the Clippers a bake for choking?
Absolutely.
On a 3-1 lead.
Absolutely. If you think otherwise, you are like the definition of the bake. The definition.
All right, so I want to focus on our number one Clipper fan, aka Clipper Wayman. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all done heard of Clipper Darrell, but there's also Clipper Wayman. So let me ask you, Wayman, are the Clippers bakes? Is the franchise right now? Is it a whole bake franchise for blowing a 3-1 lead?
Definitely.
Okay.
So I can't.
He got that one.
You know, it was a point in time where, you know, and this man was actually with me in Vegas, and we was, you know, I was driving back from Vegas, and and I was going about, you know, 95, and it was a big rig in front of us, about, you know, 20 feet in front of us, and I thought about punching the gas. You know what I'm saying? We were just gonna run into it and let and go meet our
he really did. He really did almost kill us, and that takes us to the second part of this little surprise bake or no bake I have for the homie.
He loading him up.
Now, some of y'all chefs, y'all already know what I'm talking about. Is Wayman a bake? I think this is a really a lose-lose situation for my man. Is Wayman a bake for denouncing his team? Some of y'all know the homie went on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, a few weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago, and denounced the Clippers on his page. He actually asked to be submitted as a new Laker fan. So I want to know, and y'all comment this, please let us know. Is Wayman a bake, Ryan, for denouncing the Clippers?
Bro, that's matter of fact. I'm gonna go ahead and just take this off right now, bro.
You might as well go ahead and pass it out. Hold on. I say Wayman is a straight bake. You know what I'm saying? You don't never give up on your team.
Do you disagree?
You never give up on your team, man.
But
you can't
I got a reason though.
But do you disagree?
Nah.
Are you a bake or not?
Hold on, man.
Are you a bake or not?
Let me. Can I say look? I just said that I was about to ram my car into a big rig. I was suicidal, y'all. Come on. At the end of the day, you can't call me a bake, man. I wasn't mentally stable. I wasn't myself at that time.
Please, can somebody pull up the? I need somebody to pull up
the.
If somebody screen recorded that video of the homie, it was sad. He was like, "Man, I'm sorry, y'all." He was eating fries. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do this no more. And the homie was just
fat burger.
The homie see that fat burger. The homie was eating away his depression, man. So I say he a bake. Ryan says he a bake. Since you're the one in the question, you can't really put your opinion, because the question is Wayman a bake? Yeah. So you gotta wear the hat, man.
I was a bake.
Ain't no escaping it.
Well, I can't say I was a bake.
Go ahead, throw the bakers hat on.
Homie. You on bake down show.
No bake zone. No bake zone, y'all.
We going in, man. But
there you go.
But I gotta say, I wasn't myself. You know what I'm saying? You ever had somebody?
Are you still a Clipper fan?
Yeah, man. I said once we.
No.
I'm gonna put it on. Check this out. I gotta be able to hear myself speak, nigga.
Watch it.
So check this out. We can go deep into the archives, but I said if we fire Doc, I'm back. And look what we did.
You got a black man fire. Y'all see how contradictory this dude is, man.
Throw it on.
The homie, he here we talking about Zulu tribe and being blacker than black and black, and then he happy about a black man getting fired because his team sucks.
Hey, check.
You know what I'm saying?
No, check this out. I'm not happy. Doc Rivers gonna get hired again, man. But at the end of the day, it don't work with us. And he was hired by Sterling. We gotta get rid of that Sterling era, man. We gotta get rid of that Sterling era.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
It is gone now. It is gone
and
now.
Now Weezy out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
Like, I'm gonna just hold it. This is gonna be my baby.
You feel me?
Oh,
you know
man.
What I'm saying?
Another thing.
The hat.
Hold on. Another question I have for y'all, getting away from Clippers. Bake or no bake, is Rick Ross a bake for calling out Tory Lanez? Now, while he called out Tory Lanez, he promoted his companies. Like, he had Wingstop. It was like, fuck you, Tory Lanez, you a bake for not giving them respectfully to Meg Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? Eat this Wingstop, you know what I'm saying? MMG, you know what I'm saying? Like, Belair, sip on this while we all say fuck Tory Lanez. That's how it kind of came off. So is Rick Ross a bake for that?
Rick Ross is a huge bake for that shit. First of all, Rick Ross, mind your fucking business.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, no disrespect. I love Rick Ross. But Rick Ross, mind your business, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably didn't even hear Tory's side. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna sit up here and really just comfort this man when you ain't even really hear his side? You know? And secondly,
you just went for that action.
You out here for clickbait. And then he bought Rick Ross is also endorsed by Smart Car. So he had like this smart car.
That's what that was about.
Or mini coupe, like one of those small cars.
He said, Tory, I bought
this. He
this
said, oh, Tory, I got this for you. Shout out to Mini Coupe. And it's like, yo, man, like everything you just did was the same thing that
Tory started.
That you're accusing him of doing, right? Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's like, yeah. Tory made an album about his experience, but so did Rick Ross, so did 50 Cent, so did T.I., so did Jay-Z, so did Lil Wayne. That is what rappers do. They talk about their experiences.
Hold on, but there's certain things that you don't do, and there's certain things that you leave out. You know what I'm saying? There's certain parts of the game that you don't out of respect for other people. Like you don't name certain names and things like that. We know the name. They're public figures, so we know he's talking about the shooting of this female and saying he didn't do it. But I'm saying you should, I feel, whatever. My thing, so I'm guessing you saying Rick Ross is a bake for that, right?
Yes.
I feel like Rick Ross is a bake, but just from a different angle. Calling out Tory Lanez, I wasn't necessarily, that wasn't my issue. My issue was trying to promote your companies and hashtagging your companies while you're trying to defame Tory Lanez or take a shot at Tory Lanez for shooting a black woman. You know what I'm saying?
And it had nothing to do with you.
And it had nothing but that part, I mean, people should call Tory Lanez out. I feel like people need to get called out. But at the end of the day, for me, I feel like the bake move was when he started putting on, his companies involved and all that and trying to promote and catch promotion off at going at Tory Lanez. What you think, Ryan?
No, bake. Straight up bake.
All bakes.
All bakes, man.
All
to me, he's a bake for that. And in closing, man, before we shot our last one, man, which is part of the reason why we missed last week. The Breonna Taylor shit came out, man, and me personally, all I want to say is black people, continue to not live in fear, y'all. Continue to play your music loud. Continue to raise our kids and being awesome and to talk to them and let them know that they're beautiful and let them know that they that they come from royalty. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. This is a hard time. I just recently had a daughter, man, and this is hard for me to talk about, but at the end of the day, do y'all best to raise our kids, man, and to let them know where we come from and let them know that we not what they make us out to be in the media. We are beautiful. We are smart.
What I was saying closing about it is just, I would ask a question to people outside of our race or outside of us, to try to put yourself in our shoes. I think the only way for change to come is to invoke some type of empathy. You have to be able to feel what it is to feel like us. Think about the mental state, the mind state of how it is to see and know and watch your own people get shot and killed and have nothing done about it. They charged them officers with shooting into the building. You know what I'm saying? Those charges don't recognize Breonna Taylor at all. What is the mental state of a man when you take away everything from him? When you take his natural instinct for survival and you take away his natural instinct, you rob him of his ability to protect himself and protect his family. What kind of mental state are you gonna put somebody in? They judge us and call us animals. They throw us in these ghettos and these different places around this country. Then they rob us of the natural things we need to survive, and then they dehumanize us or criticize us for coming out with some animalistic mentalities or things like that. What would be your mind state if you woke up, one day and a man could come in your apartment and shoot your wife and you can't do nothing about it, and then you try to go the justice route about it, and they won't even charge for shooting the love of your life. They're gonna charge for shooting the wall. A wall is more important than a black woman in America.
Bars. That's a good one right there.
So again, I I mean, at this point, you know, normally we end in saying, you know, we normally say arrest the cops that you know, that killed Breonna Taylor. But at this point, we gonna say rest in peace to Breonna Taylor. You know,
rest in peace.
Sorry
to Breonna Taylor.
Yeah, and we apologize to y'all family. And we gonna do better at protecting our black women. Keep washing y'all hands, wear y'all masks, and we'll see y'all next week.
And fuck Donald Trump.
And make sure you like, subscribe, go ahead and do all of that good stuff. Share,
hit the
give
bell.
us these topics,
hit the bell,
all of
subscribe.
These things.
Hit the bell, y'all. The bell is gonna send y'all direct notifications of when we post. So hit the bell. That shit is important.
I'm your favorite uncle, UNQLEJOHN, Uncle John. Holla at me.
And I'm your boy, Official Juice, and
it's your boy, Coach Way, man, and we out of here.
No bait, so.